What is it?
It's a Mardi Gras gumbo.
Oh, God. And does it normally look like a plate of liquid shit?
No. Every time I make my gumbo, it always gets eaten, then everybody loves it. It's gonna be good.
Oh, excuse me. Fucking hell. God. Are you crazy?
Alright, so recently I hit the big 3,000 subscribers, which I did a poll, and believe it or not, the big winner was the EDP cooking video. I've already done one not too long ago, and a lot of you guys really enjoyed it. So today we're going to be doing kind of a part 2, and if you guys are unfamiliar with what EDP cooking is, it's essentially the cooking videos that EDP posted on his multiple channels. He had one called, I think, like Chaotic Kitchen, where essentially he made like these really half-ass videos of him cooking stuff, and most of the times it was really simple, and I think it's a good way to show you guys why EDP is the way he is. So we're going to be going over like his cooking practices and stuff, and I have a little bit of knowledge of cooking, so I just feel like it would be kind of interesting. Now today we're going to be doing the infamous French toast. Now this video is like over 10 minutes long, which makes no sense because it's fucking French toast. It's only like 3 ingredients, which is insane, but of course EDP is going to make it a 10-minute video, and this was before like you had to make stuff 10 minutes to get AdSense or whatever. So anyways, we're going to get into the video. I'm going to be following this recipe like precisely, even though I really don't want to because I know what's going to come up. You know, there's no way you can fuck up French toast, right guys? Yeah, totally not foreshadowing. But anyways, let's actually get into the first steps here.
My dad used most of it last night up on the mashed potatoes. You know, we had this little small ass car and I was able to squeeze some shit out. You know, so toss that shit in the trash. So let's get on into it. Yeah, man, I got the stove preheated, you know. I have it on low. I did have it on medium, but oh well. So let's get on into it. So what you're gonna do, take the egg, crack that motherfucker on down the middle. Okay. Put that up.
Alright, so we're going to start off with showing you guys the ingredients. Like I said, it's like literally 3 things. Like it's really not that much. But we do have a very rare item here, and it's pretty much a luxury item in some American regions. I think like all of America. So we have our milk here. Cameraman, please. Show the milk, show the milk. We got some milk here. Then we obviously have the luxurious eggs. Which I know a lot of you guys haven't seen these in a while. We got a couple here, right? So at maybe like 5,000 subscribers, I might send one of you Americans out a carton of egg. Hopefully, you know, eggs will be affordable at that point, but I'll sign each egg for you guys, okay? So that's pretty much the ingredients, and then we got some Villaggio bread. Typically, I would use like a thicker bread because it just makes better French toast, but seems like Mr. Pussy over here, Chef Pussy, decided to use like thin bread, I guess. So he starts it off by cracking an egg with one hand, so which is actually surprising. I'll give him that. Yep, there we go, and then yep. Yeah, the fucking shit. Okay. Well, it was somewhat successful. However, I do believe I dropped a fucking eggshell in the fucking mixture. That's actually smart because, hold on. It's smart because it adds texture and it actually like adds some sort of like variety. It's kind of like a little treat, right? Like you're eating your French toast and all of a sudden you just get hit with a fucking crunch and it's like, damn, this is amazing. This is the best culinary experience I've ever had.
Let's see. Get your cinnamon. You don't want to put too much up in this shit, because I don't have that much fucking milk, so. That'll be about enough.
So it seems like a little bit in EDP's eyes is like the fucking half of the carton. So I really don't want to put half the carton in because I actually want to have this as my breakfast. But we will put a decent amount in. Like, yeah, obviously cinnamon should be in French toast, right? But maybe like a sprig. Oh my god, dude, I don't want to fucking do this, man. Like, me personally, that should be enough. But he just kept going, man. He just kept going. He just kept. Okay, that's enough. I actually want to fucking eat this at then. Which is like obviously pretty self-explanatory. I can smell the fucking cinnamon, dude. It's gonna be rough. I think he still added more though. I don't even think I added as much as he added, which is fucking still disgusting. But honestly, so far, looks like it actually might be all right, except for like the cinnamon. But I guess if you're like a big fan of cinnamon, you know, this might actually be for you. But
You know what I'm saying? There it is. Gonna do another piece of bread. You can see that egg right here. Hear that little gooey shit, you know, the gooey.
And he uses oil for some reason. I think he said that typically I would use like butter or Pam. I think oil is just like too much, to be perfectly honest. And I think butter just actually kind of adds to it. So obviously, cameraman, get in here. Look at this. See, we're dipping it in. We're getting it all nice and soggy. And we're gonna... Okay, so my pan isn't that fucking hot right now, but usually it'd make like a fucking sizzle. Okay, so... Which is fine. I think personally, like in the video, I think his pan was a little bit too hot for my personal taste. But at the same time, I don't think he really cares. So because the pan's small, we're only going to do 2 at a time. I think he does 3. So we're going to let that cook, and we're going to periodically check on it. French toast honestly doesn't take that long to cook. It's pretty much just bread, egg, and milk. But this French toast in particular has an extra layer of a fuck ton of cinnamon. So I don't know about cooking times on that. So we finally finished the cooking process. Didn't really take that long, to be perfectly honest. But then we run into where he's using toilet paper as a substitute, or not even a substitute. I think that's like his main thing to do, to make it so they're not as greasy. Which is like, to be fair, this is kind of a normal thing. But usually you want to use like tissue paper or like any other paper that isn't toilet paper, since toilet paper is extremely flaky. And for all you guys who get your toilet paper at the dollar store, good luck, because that shit is definitely not going to work. But yeah, so we're going to pat it dry, and then I think he goes ahead and like cuts up his fucking food, I guess. I don't know if he's giving it to like the 5-year-old child in his basement or something, but yeah, we're also going to cut it up, I guess, because that's literally what EDP does. All right, so let's pat this down and then cut it up. All right, so now that the food is properly shredded, I guess, for our bite-sized gullets, he goes in and puts syrup on it. And obviously, me being a Canadian, I'm using the best Canadian syrup you can get, the authentic shit, literally straight out of the fucking tree, bro, which is obviously the Great Value butter-flavored table syrup, which is definitely really fucking good. Like, so broke we can't even get fucking Aunt Jemima or whatever. So it's like, yeah, here we go. So we go ahead and pour it on top of this, and it's already got butter flavoring in it. It's like one of those like 48-in-1 shampoos. It's like, dude, it does everything, man. It just brushes your teeth, man, all that good stuff. But realistically, you don't have to really put butter, even though I'd still say you should, because butter flavoring is not the same as butter. But yeah, that's pretty much. Hold on, let's do like an actual like Master Chef shot here. That is the infamous EDP French toast with extra cinnamon. I don't see how this could taste bad, aside from the fact that there is a lot of cinnamon. And even then, I didn't go that hard on the cinnamon as he does, because I actually wanted to enjoy my breakfast today. But yeah, let's try it. Maybe it actually is going to taste good. Maybe it's going to taste like shit. I'm going to take one of the like crispier parts, because I like the crispiness. And yeah. Was he like smacks in the video? He's like... First ever ASMR channel was EDP cooking. I don't know, it's alright. I mean, it's just French toast, even though I'd prefer thicker pieces of toast and then not as much cinnamon. I'm not like the biggest fan of cinnamon, but it's good, I guess. It's alright. So that's the cooking video. Now, obviously, I gotta shout out my social medias at the end, but before I do that, I want to say there's one part in the video where EDP says he was so damn bad one time where he didn't have milk, so he used water instead.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Shit, I tried to make French toast one time without milk. I tried to make that shit with some water. That shit was fucking disgusting, man.
And so if this video gets to like 200 likes, 200 likes I think is fair, I will do that recipe. I'll do exactly what I just did, but with water instead, and I'll have to eat it after. Okay, so 200 likes. You guys know what to do if you guys want to see me suffer and deal with soggy. And by the way, I have a huge gag reflex to soggy bread. If I even see a piece of bread that's soggy, I get really grossed out, like from water or whatever. So yeah, I'm definitely going to regret that, but that's 100% up to you guys. But anyways, if you guys like this video, leave a like, subscribe. Also, if you guys want to join the Discord, the link will be in the description down below. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next YouTube video.